the sound and the pictures. And we're live with Mission 5, Week 5, Season 7, the Interpoint Station Lancer Campaign, where this week we are still orbiting the derelict colony ship Event Horizon. An ordeal that has been going on for the past 2 weeks now almost, because it is in such a bad shape and overrun by weird mechanical horrors that we're still not sure where they came from. But we've been doing good work here on the ship in securing the different decks and points of interest and making it a lot safer. Only 2 spots left, outer hull and the bridge, and our team for today is going to go for the outer hull to fix the atmosphere from leaking onto space continuously and from flying PCs being yoinked around by the draft and then hurled into space. So that's probably a good idea. After that, there's just the bridge left. Bridge was neglected all week and has now become useless because the bonus it gives interacts with non-cleared other points. But this was always the risk.
Lamau?
We'll just go for the bridge last.
I guess,
Helping us in some emergency hull fixing today, we've got Sepulcher. What have you been up to, and which mecha we're bringing?
Yeah, I think Sepulcher's been getting a lot of well-deserved downtime from a lot of Interpoint. He used to be very immersed in it, but definitely ready to come back and get some stuff done. Today I'm bringing a Monarch, the classic build I've been running of Monarch with the Hammer URPL. This time definitely spec'd for quite a bit more damage now that it's level 8 instead of level 4. So, yeah, still using Weaponsmith post-nerf. I still think it's pretty good. So...
Well, that's okay, because the whole point was that it was used more rarely. Really? That's sure is a word. Surely that's the word. I speak English. But no, the nerf has helped with not seeing the talent literally every mission, and I'm pretty happy with where it is right now. It's still pretty good, 3 SP, but we'll take it. It's a big hammer, URPL you got. We have fixed the atmosphere, so enemies no longer are resistant to non-energy damage. But you also have Nukev, so that wouldn't have mattered.
Well, it's also irreducible.
Oh, true, it's the Monarch. Haha, the Monarch. Caramel, what have you been up to? And which mecha you been
Rehab.
Okay.
Basically, you know how it was running joke that Caramel always seemed to be using drugs or some sort of mess of one kind or another. I figured, like, license level 12 at this point, might as well try to go out on a decent note.
What was the last drug reserve you had? Was it the mushrooms? I forget.
Yeah, it was the one that he never used. He picked it up and it's like, this is the worst air freshener. It's the aggression-enhancing drugs.
Well, I'm glad to see Caramel on the sober arc now. Wonderful. Ensign, what have you been up to and which mecha are you bringing?
Well, on a different drug-related note, last time Ensign grew some beautiful hair due to the PPR he got. So, a lot of introspection. He's been going on more of a soul journey as of recent, and he's kind of been rethinking his life, with his luscious locks, and he's come to a realization. IP sounds pretty cool. It has some pretty nice mechs, but he just wants to blow shit up. So he has brought a Tokugawa to the scene with 3 mortars that he can fire.
3 mortars.
3 mortars that he can hope that he'll be firing each round. Hopefully, if everything goes.
Uncle Mortar, Undersea Mortar, and Mortar.
I'd like to remind you, we are attempting to fix the hull on this mission.
That's true.
Good job.
We had a similar Tokugawa build at the start of the week with 3 assault cannons and about the same
Oh,
setup.
nice.
So we'll get the direct comparison today. 3
Okay, that's
assault
good.
demons deal an ungodly amount of damage, by the way. That's just absurd. We'll see how 3 mortars are doing. And
Okay.
Inkjet, what have you been up to, and which mecha are you bringing?
So, quick question. Again, this isn't that important, but does anyone know how a completely normal ComCon unit can just disappear? And on a completely unrelated note, if you find some ComCon talking to you, you suddenly get very heavy headaches. One, don't worry, and two, tell me immediately, okay? Again, don't worry about it at all. Fine, I promise. And of course, I'm as always bringing my perfectly normal Everest.
Here, Merrick.
Perfect. Perfectly normal Everest with a nail gun, a Vorpal gun, and a deck sweeper.
And full strength suite 1 again because we're fixing this place.
Well, you just rip up some hull plates and then shove them into the leaks, right? That's how it works. Surely.
Sure, why not?
Aboard the Event Horizon, we have found some funny systems that are available to you as reserves, thanks to the 2 teams that liberated them. I forgot which ones there were. But we've got 8 reserves this week, and we will start with you, Sepulcher. Which reserve would you like to go for, and how are you acquiring it?
I'm gonna go for the EMP shielding upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go for that by, actually, let's see. I'm going to, you know what, if there's one thing that Sepulcher is good at doing, it's not dying. And also getting impaired. So, I think we're gonna use survive on this one. Because, I mean, really you just, it's like exposure therapy, except this time post-exposure.
Perfect. Let's see it. Maybe we can get unimpaired forever.
Let's go.
24 will do it. You can install the EMP shielding on your mech, giving yourself immunity to impaired as well as jammed. And Caramel, which reserve would you like?
Caramel. Let me just click on him. He is finally just gonna like fill out a form requisitioning a distortion emitter upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
You can get a hold of something. +6.
23 will get you the distortion emitter. Pretty strong on the
And
mana
now
mark.
he's bashing his
Gives-
head against the cockpit because he could have done that the entire time.
True. And you will forget how to after this mission. Isn't that great? But you get hard cover forever now, because Metal Mark, of course, when it has soft cover, it
Basically
gains hard
yeah.
cover. Ensign, which reserve would you like?
Well, after last time, he went through his whole soul journey, and obviously through the course of wanting more firepower, he's going to take the double barrel upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
And how he's going to do this? He's going to talk with some of his better dealers, and he's gonna talk to them about the PPR. It's a miracle drug, but some they're not too sold on it. And they're like, hey, how do we know this stuff works? So what he does, he takes off his helmet to reveal his luscious flowing hair in order to get something out of him. So I am going to roll for get a hold of something. All right. Let's go. Oh, that's not how you spell something.
14 will do it. You can
No.
acquire yourself a underslung mortar for your underslung mortar.
I will under. Yes.
So now you
That's
have a
all I have to
mortar,
say.
a quad barrel mortar.
All I could ever want.
You'll have to see it. Inkjet, which reserve would you like?
Inkjet earlier this witnessed a printing error where their mech was sprayed with a whole slew of half molten metal, and they actually thought, you know what? Actually, looks pretty cool. I can actually do something with that. They will attempt to invent or create an actual armor in order to get the liquid metal armor upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 12.
You can slap liquid metal coating onto your mech, giving yourself resistance after the first attack has hit you in a round. From that point onwards, you get resistance against that damage type. Pray that we never have double damage type weapons, because then your mech will fall apart. But I think we're fine. It hasn't happened yet.
I mean, it's also a Gorgon with 29 EP, so.
It's true. With that, we're sending you into the bowels of the event horizon, towards the place where the hole is breached, and we're sending you on the way with a shield emitter that you can sort of just affix in front of the hole, turn it on, and the shields should take care of the leaking atmosphere. First, you'll have to escort it through the event horizon here. It's first seen as an escort mission. That means you have 8 rounds to get the shield emitter from your deployment zone all the way into the extraction zone. You can do this by starting a movement adjacent to it. It will move with you if you standard move while adjacent. It will not move with you if you boost, if you Horus 1, if you accelerate, or other funny stuff. So just be aware of that. Terrain-wise, everything in this map is hardcover obstruction, just metal bits that you can find in any ship. Everything is of course labeled, as is required by the Union Administrative Bureau, with a notation of the height. So every beast terrain has a height literally printed on it, and is also color-coded, so there shouldn't be any issues with that. Of course, as always, if you're larger than a piece of terrain, you can step over it, stand on it, and generally not care about it. And that's about it for the sitrep and the terrain. Questions about that stuff? Perfect. Opposing you, we've got weird scrapyard amalgamations put together with chunks of robots, chunks of the ship, and generally in a bad mood. We've got 2 squads, a size 3 berserker, big berserkers this week, a hive, a bombard, and a sentinel. More of them may come pouring in from the corridors at the top and bottom, the Ignis zones. And that is about it. And I think with that, we're good to go. You just turn on some music.
Ensign, can you move down one so I can get a bit close so we can punch it together?
Yeah. Move down one.
And players will take the first turn.
Perfect.
Well, I've got an acceleration pad, and I kind of just plan to grab the objective and run right past them.
Alright, perfect.
Anybody else have something they want to do first turn?
Are you
Well,
going
also-
to invisible this round, or are you saving that?
Also, as usual, the objective will not move if there's an NPC adjacent to it.
Okay. I'm gonna go first then, unless somebody wants to tell me no, Caramel, you're an idiot.
Go for it.
Caramel, no.
All
Got
right.
so much to live for.
All right. Let me just plan this out real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So, first things first. Going to throw down an acceleration pad because why not? Ah, thank you. I really can't use that to move the objective, so I'm just going to help you guys get into battle faster. Assuming that won't stop them and stop them
That
cold on that
is
part.
correct.
Okay. Then I'm gonna turn invisible. Systems, active camouflage. I am invisible. So yeah, you guys, I'm just gonna dip outward vanishes from the field. Yep, let me make sure I got the range right. And next I'm going to hide. Just because I don't like getting shot in something this fragile. And that is my turn.
Let's see. The Sentinel. Can we search for you? No, we're too far away. In that case, the squad is gonna go moving and boosting, and will prep a skirmish action with its up to 10 space of range. Ending turn for the squad.
All right. So, where was the accelerate pad put? Or
It's
if there
the
was one?
orange spaces.
Oh, right there. The orange spaces. Okay. You know, if you guys want, I can try and annihilate the squad over here with AoE stuff.
That sounds
That would be-
hilarious.
All right. Yeah. This sounds awesome. All right. So, if y'all don't mind, I will start my move. So, to Blomp right there. So, I still have to care about. Oh, is that within? Yeah, that's within 10. All right, that's fair. So I get shot at, don't I, or whatever?
They don't see you yet.
Oh, they don't see me yet. That's true. Oh yeah. Also, I would like to do my funny overclock to make myself exposed for hilarious reasons, and I shall first start off with an overcharge. So yeah, let me just click that real quick. 6 overcharge, first one. Boom, boom, boom. So I gain 1 heat right there. And I'm going to start off with one of my regular, mortars. So
Yep.
that I have arcing on them, so it doesn't matter, but it's still hard cover, so that's a shame. One of them, yeah.
Squads
Oh,
always
it's
have
soft cover.
So squads always have soft.
Oh, they can never benefit from soft. Oh yeah, you're right. So I am at a. So this one's just the regular. This one's the one that's auto stab, so it's a base of 0. All right.
That's one difficulty, no?
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah, that's one difficulty. Should I just have a D? Like, yeah. All right. AoE attack roll at 1 difficulty. Boom.
Hits, deal 7 damage.
Nice. Alright, and then I'm going to do my underslung attachment with mortar. Right there. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, that'll be 2, I believe.
One of them is... Oh, Uncle's 2 strike. 2 to active difficulty, yep.
Yeah, that'll be 2 difficulty. There we go. Yep, 2 difficulty right there.
Misses.
Well. And then I'm going to do my uncled, my uncled.
Neutral.
Little... Yep. That will be neutral. So... Finally, neutral. This is just about to get a lot more. Area attack roll. Up a bomb.
Hits and kills the squad.
Nice. He's dead. To me. And with that, I'm just gonna... I have a full action.
Mm-hmm.
I can just do whatever I want with.
This was indeed a
So...
skirmish.
Yeah. So, I think I'm going to... I feel like I should get on top of a building. Actually, no, I need to get rid of my exposed status. I don't want that. I'm going to just... Yeah, I'm gonna just stabilize and end my exposed status right here, and I think that will be my end turn.
And don't forget to reload your mortar.
Oh yeah, that too. That is very important. I'll do that as well, so thank you for reminding.
Berserker moves 5. Avalanche charges.
Alright,
Hitting a random
Fair.
adjacent character, which is you, Ensign. Missing
Thank
you. Skirmish.
Mhm.
Missing you. Ending turn for the Berserker.
Nice, let's go.
I'll go ahead. I'll take a move over to here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna lock on to the Berserker
Absolutely.
and then skirmish with the hammer. Consuming lock on.
Mhm.
It also takes 1 heat from the lock on.
I don't think it'll matter.
Okay.
We'll
I
put a
believe-
pin on that before, you know.
Yeah. I believe it's 1 accuracy because the accuracy from weaponsmith.
Sounds right. Crit.
That's a crit.
Use 13.
There's overkill.
Kills. Will go down swinging.
It's gonna have knockback too.
Oh, in that case, we go down swinging over here.
And end my turn.
Perfect. Second squad is going to move up 8. It's going to take a shot at you, Ensign.
Alright, man.
With its heavy mining laser. Neutral energy. Hitting you for 6 energy. Armor piercing.
Perfect.
Ending turn of the squad, leaving you in chat.
Okay, I think since if I tried to take the accelerate, I would just run into Spunker, right?
No, you can move through Sepulchre. You'd end up like here.
Here?
Yep.
Okay, sure, so... Two... that's... I want to move up some more. Probably not worth I mean, only full action. So, even get through here or not? Because these are both size 3.
The Interpoint wreck is just flat on the ground, hardcover. I always
Okay,
find it weird that the mech you can shoot through turns into a solid object on death. It's difficult terrain, hardcover, so 2 spaces per space of movement.
In that case, I will boost and move up here. And
What's your speed?
5.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And I will skirmish with my good old sweeper.
Soft cover, unless you got Vanguard.
I do.
Correct.
It's neutral because I.
Hits. Squad has resistance to non-AoE attacks for 6 damage.
Actually, I'll overcharge and. Overcharge, there it is. And I'll throw a grenade at them.
Agility save. Does not make it. Taking 3 damage.
And since I have open door, I would also take 2 heat, but I take heats,
Perfect.
they just take.
2 energy.
And then I will end my turn.
The Sentinel is going to run up to here. Oh, that's not too far. And we'll shoot at you, Inkjet. Neutral shot. Hitting you for 8.
Thanks for.
Now have resistance to kinetic damage.
And I will Vorpal Gun him.
And it'll be hardcover in return. Because there's a building
What?
here.
Oh, I see. Okay, I thought I would have line of sight of.
Sorry?
Can I have line of sight because it's like.
Yeah, line of sight is no problem. But it's a hardcover shot.
Better. That's fine.
Crit.
Ooh, nice.
Dealing 8 damage. The Bombard is going to fire an Earthshaker shell on Sepulchre and Ensign. Both of you, please give me hold saves.
Okay. Alright.
Sepulchre is knocked prone. Ensign makes it.
Nice.
The shell will explode between both of you for 10 damage. Ensign, 1 difficulty. Sepulchre neutral. Missing Sepulchre, hitting Ensign for 10 damage, down to 9.
It's pretty based.
Is a big number. We love big numbers.
It's a big number, it hurts my feelings.
The Hive is going to move and boost behind this building. And will lop over Angry Bees at you, Inkjet. Hits for 3 burn. Misses is stunned. So it begins. This will end the first round.
Perfect.
Going into round 2. We're getting some reinforcements. From the top side,
Nice.
we get a Necromancer Operator duo. And from the bottom side, we get a Hornet.
Um,
Well, if you guys would like, I can try to get up onto here and annihilate the necromancer and operator. Sound like operators. Kind of weird, not gonna lie. And we already have a couple of dead bodies or whatnot.
so here's a
Yeah,
here's
that
a question.
necromancer sounds like it's going to be a priority.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
And I can get both of them because I have,
Orders.
Sounds like a
more.
plan.
All right.
I think the best is that if you don't know what something does in Lancer, that's the one you should kill immediately. So yeah, go for the next.
So true.
True. LMAO. Okay. I shall take. I shall take first little first bite here. I'm going to
Give me
if I
a
can-
hold save first, please.
literally anything for you. Okay. Whole save. Where is that? Yeah, there it is. There we go. Let's go.
We're making it nice.
Nice. Literally the best Lancer. So I'm going to take one step here, and so for moving like onto stuff, that's like that costs like difficult terrain. Not difficult. Is it difficult terrain? That was
2 up, 1 across.
2 up, 1 across. So I have 4 movement speed. So I'm just able to make it over here.
That sounds right.
All right, perfect. I'm able to climb up on that edge, and these are right here. These are like in front of me. These are also obstructions right
Yes.
here. So this one, they're size ones on the size one.
Correct.
Okay, that's fine. All right, perfect.
You can do the math.
All right, I can do basic math. Let's go. So what I'm going to do is I shall overcharge. First of all, that's an important thing I should do. I shall overcharge. That'll be my second overcharge today. Bada bing, bada boom. 3 heat, perfect. That's what you love to see. And I'm going to use that overcharge to skirmish. And with my with funny old skirmisher here, would these guys count as having a hardcover? Since they're, or am I able to see over the all of them?
Cover is determined from the impact center always, so it doesn't matter.
So it doesn't matter if I put it right there. Okay. And due to tactician, so I don't need to move at all. Actually, that's perfect.
First attack has 1 accuracy. Yep.
Yep. First attack has 1 accuracy. So what I shall do? Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna make my attacks at the little center there. Weapon. Yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah, boom. Not a target. 2. Boom. There we go, blast 1.
7 damage on a hit.
Okay, wait, tap. I probably just need to get boom. So that's
Neutral.
that should be
Oh, no, it's 1
yeah.
accuracy. 1 accuracy each.
Yeah, 1 accuracy right there. Just a singular accuracy as a treat. Yeah. Just for both of them, I think. Yeah. Boom! Oh, crit! Nice. And I think
7 damage to each.
And I believe I have a talent for the funny crit. What is it? Yeah, once round when I critical hit, I can burst to explosion around my target. So around the necromancer, either they can drop prone as a reaction or take 2 explosive damage and be knocked 2 spaces away from the center. Or siege special.
Oh, in that case. So they figure I must either drop prone reaction, take 2 explosive damage, and be knocked back by 2 spaces. Are you sure you want to do that here?
Is there anything? Would anything bad happen there? Or,
Yeah, the operator will go to here, and your mortars break.
That would be true. Never mind. That's
Tragic.
a bad idea. Dang. That's the only time it's going to happen this session. All right, let's go. And it's horrible. Okay. Then what I shall do is I'm just going to attack more. I'm going to use my underslung. Doohickey. Yeah. Underslung. Boop, 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 boop. That'll be at I think that's just one difficulty or whatnot.
Yep.
I think, yeah, it's that one
Wonderful
difficulty.
each. It's 8
Alright.
damage on a hit.
Yes. We tackle. Boom, boom, boom. Necromancer, just one difficulty. So.
Basically, the operator
Okay.
hitting the necromancer, killing it.
Let's get one. And oh yeah, also I have the what is it? Roll in chamber because I'm hilarious.
Perfect.
So
Go to systems, click roll in
Okay.
chamber.
Yep. That'll be a D3 or what? Not, I think. Yeah, system strong chamber. But it's just halves, so boom. Next, so that's 1 damage or something, and they must succeed on a pull save.
Necromancer is still
Alright.
low.
Oh yeah. But the operator's still alive. Would they not do anything with it or? Okay.
No, because it's on him.
All right. Oh, correct. Okay. True. Then I'm just gonna hit with my last one, which will be neutral no matter what. Mortar.
It's 10 damage on a hit.
Attack roll. Perfect. That's just nothing. Just a clear shot. Hopefully I hit. That'd be nice.
Misses.
Nope, I don't. That. JK. Never do. At that point, I'll just. I'll just use my action to stabilize, taking off the exposed and reloading all my weapons.
Perfect.
There we go. That's me.
The
It's my turn.
Squad will go.
That's
Squad's gonna take a shot at you, Inkchip, with the heavy weapon.
Yep.
Can't move or get gunned down. Yeah, we'll just barrage into you, Inkjet. Misses. Prime weapon.
This is on a 3. You're very lucky.
Squads are immune to stunned.
Never
3
mind.
damage. Ending turn for the squad.
Do I have line of sight on that hornet?
Wait, and since it's a new round, I'm now immune to. I'm now resistant to energy. Right?
Correct. You take 3. Now you're resistant to energy.
Okay.
So the operator can't touch you. Can you see the hornet from there? Yes, barely.
Okay. So follow-up question. So I can see it from there, which is 9, but from here it's 8.
Oh yeah, this question crops up every 3 months. Just go for it and don't think about it too much.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna clear prone with my standard move. And then lock on to the hornet.
Yep.
And then give it the special.
The business. Misses.
That's a miss. Let's see. You know what? I will basics overcharge, first overcharge, take on heat, and I'm going to boost over here. Not in my turn.
The hornet is going to move to here.
shit.
is going to try and invade you, Sepulcher.
We love to hear it.
Sorry, not invade. Impale systems, of course. For
Of course.
Foreheed and Jammed, which you don't care about. And then we also have a Hex Missile. That will be 2 targets. We'll roll invisible after the fact. 2 accuracy on each. Hitting both of you, invisible check, drum roll. Missing. 4 heat for you, Sepulcher.
Nice.
Ending turn for the Hornet, leaving Caramel and Inkjet.
Alright. You mind if I go next? Or do you want to take a swing at the Hornet?
I think you should go because that way, if you can get the Hornet out and move up, I could possibly swing down and then move it with my movement.
Alright, no guarantees on whether or not I can kill a Hornet, but we'll give it our best shot.
Okay.
Alright, I didn't take damage. I think I'm still invisible, I think.
Might be till start of turn. No, end. Go for it.
Alright, first up, Daisy Cutter. 1 target.
Yes. Okay.
Alright.
Literally no chill.
Let me just real quick.
Hornet with 1 accuracy because of auto stabilizer.
Go for it.
Unfathomable.
Crit.
Oh, that's. Oh my.
You know, I was
Oh my
worried
God.
for a second. But
Wow.
yeah,
Managed
Did
to
you kill it?
sounds
I can't see
absurd,
anything
but
through the smoke.
I kind of really needed that thing dead this turn. Things go badly when it doesn't die.
That was
Okay.
unfathomably based. Oh my god.
Alright, 7, Inkjet, what's your movement?
5. My plan is to throw a grenade at the Sentinel and the squad, hopefully wipe out the squad, and boost, and then use my regular move to get it, I don't know, around bottom somewhere here around.
Alright, I think you can move it to here. Do we want to try to move it right through that mess in the middle, or do we want to try to go around to the bottom?
I honestly think through the middle might be a better option because the bottom has ingress zones and they can't respawn. Because the only thing in the middle area is that bombard.
Alright, then it's agreed. I am going to go with a central route. Bring the shield emitter up there.
And that's just one. That was just one quick in a move. I think you can
Oh
skirmish
yeah,
again.
yeah. Like
Or you can
there
do something
is-
else.
In fact, I am going to overcharge this turn because, if 1 Dorito was good, 2 must be better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they usually come in a whole bag, so.
I'm going. Yep. Easy cutter. Time. AoE attack roll. 1 on squad, 1 on the sentinel. Against the
What
squad,
is-
do they have cover?
Yep. Soft cover.
Alright, neutral roll. The sentinel I do not believe has cover. That's at 1 accuracy, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Visit Sentinel, obliterate
Go.
squad.
Figure.
Why that always seems like
I'm sorry, didn't catch that?
No. Just that seems like that's always what happens. Something has accuracy or neutral, or something has difficulty. Always miss the accurate one.
Alright. Let me just double check the rules for oh right, also have to roll for overcharge. 1 heat.
Mm-hmm.
I should just put in one heat because that's camouflage. Let me just double check the rules. Until I take damage or the end of my next turn. Should I even bother turning invisible again?
It's too late for that. It's a protocol, right?
No, no, no. I had to overcharge, so that's an extra action.
But it's
It's
a protocol.
What?
It's not
Oh.
a quick action, it's a protocol.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. What am I thinking?
I'm afraid that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
Still have a quick action though. Lock on, invade, boost.
I'm gonna throw knives.
Can't skirmish again. You skirmished here, and can't double
right.
skirmish.
I'd
Of
have to
course.
declare a barrage. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, barrage from here doesn't get you anything, right? So it's whatever.
Yeah. Let's see. Grenade skirmish. Well, I really don't have anything better. I am going to. I could hide. No, that's stupid. I'm going to lock onto the sentinel. And that's my turn.
The sentinel will advance, like so. We'll go stick and invade into Sepulchre.
Mmm,
2 heat.
delicious.
And then we're going to sword you, Caramel. Neutral, I believe.
Alright.
Missing you.
Miss.
Ending turn of the Sentinel, leaving Inkjet.
Let me double check something. Do anything. Okay. I am going to. I guess so. If I guess I'll standard move, but only down to here.
Mhm.
Or well, I guess boost because only the standard move can move the thing.
Correct.
Also, keep in mind that he is technically in light cover.
Won't matter.
Well, I can well, one, I have accuracy because of Vanguard, and because of Vanguard, I actually ignore cover, and I have the lock on, so I can actually get 2 accuracy.
Yeah. You've got this.
Don't
Fuck 'em
jinx it. Don't jinx it. Bad things have happened before. I'm going to skirmish with nail gun, but I'm also going to use walking armory to get the knockback rounds. Done. So it has to make 2 saving throws, one for the prone, for the dig around.
Prone.
No.
And immobilized. Clicked Caramel. Does that matter? It's a 19.
I don't get like a attack of opportunity like that, right? No.
Nope.
No.
That's
Yeah,
involuntary
that's why I
movement.
just wanted to check.
And it takes 2 heat from that, not 1 heat. Then I'm going to, let's see. 5. I'm going to move up here. Make it with. And I don't want to do charge. Good turn. Yeah, that will be the end of my turn.
That leaves the hive, which unstuns itself. The
Oh,
operator.
burn. When do I do? I do burn at the end of my turn, right?
Yep. Basic saves checks.
Do I save first, and then take it, or?
Yep.
No accuracy, difficulty.
Yep.
I clear the burn.
You rolled hull, which probably doesn't matter.
Engineering.
Yeah, but we can take the 15. That's fine.
roll. Yeah, because I have a plus. I think I have the same engineering as Hulk.
All good.
Pull pretty awesome.
And that will be the end. Yeah, I already ended my.
The operator is going to jump to here by the teleport. It's going
I'm in
to
danger.
Move to here. It's going to blast you with a rapid plasma rifle.
Nice, nice.
That was W accuracy. But we hit.
It's pretty cool.
That is 6 and 6 damage.
Structure, baby, let's go.
And then we're moving adjacent.
Ooh. Scrumptious. Alright, let me just, I'm down 6, then down 7, so if I start at, what is it, 16 or something?
Take 6 down to 1, then 5 spill to 17, and then structure 1.
Thank you.
Custom
Alright.
matchup? No.
No, sadly. The most useful of systems, the structure damage. First boy.
A system is destroyed.
A system. Alright, that is acceptable. What should I destroy? What should I destroy? You
Not many
know,
choices.
you know, I could, you know, I feel like cushion cockpit could come in useful later, so. I'm gonna have to take away my 2 HP. I'm gonna destroy my personalizations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll be the one. So that's gonna bring me down from 22 to 20 HP in total or whatnot.
Bombard, single target. Misses.
Base.
Recharges the Earthshaker though. And that will be the round. End of the round! Reinforcements. Hive Priest, Nosferatu, and Sentinel. Going to round 3.
Alright. Nosferatu. Oh, I do not like Nosferatu. I can try and annihilate them off the face of the map before anything happens if you guys like, or if you guys have any better ideas. I'm all here.
I kind of want to clear my heat and smack this priest once,
Alright, sure.
or at least make an attempt.
Have fun with that. Yeah.
Let's see. My priest doesn't have any cover. So I'm going to. How are we gonna do this? Yeah, you know what? That's fine. I'm gonna just start by stabilizing.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Not basics. Mech actions. There we go. Stabilize. Clear heat. Sure. And then I'm going to basics. Overcharge, second overcharge, take 1 heat. And then I'm going to just skirmish against the priest. And so I believe that's neutral.
That looks pretty neutral.
It's a miss. And then I'll use Skirmisher 2 to go over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then Let's see. Um. You know what? And then I'll standard move. Right here. And that is my turn.
Perfect.
The Sentinel. What's your evasion, Caramel? Like 100. No, 14 is doable.
Couple.
Sentinel's gonna crawl towards you, Caramel.
Okay.
You based.
Will lock on and try and ram you. Consuming lock on. Hitting. Wrestling you to the ground, bringing you down to its level.
That's a thing.
And that's the Sentinel done.
Alright. Anyone want to do anything? Because I can still do my plan of annihilating these guys right here. And I can probably get some burn off.
Like, I'm not going to be able to do anything until I deal with this Sentinel.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my plan is just continue walk forward with the thing, so if you have an actual plan, that sounds good.
Yeah. I just kind of want to get rid of the Nosferatu and Sentinel before they...
Oh, by all means.
Yeah, okay. Also that the operator might be something fun to get rid of. I don't know. He's kind of mean, so... Yeah, so I'm going to start my turn. I'm going to... Yeah, I think you know. I'm going to overcharge.
What?
I'm...
No shot.
I know, it's crazy. I'm kind of a revolutionary in what we do here. Third overcharge. Let's fucking go. I am at 8 heat. My overcharge is the skirmish, and with skirmisher 2, I'm going to get away from the operator because he's kind of weird. Oh yeah.
Difficult.
Like, yeah. Oh yeah, you're correct. Correctamundo. Still, and far enough away from him.
Mm-hmm.
With that skirmish, I shall make a weapon, a mortar attack against the Nosferatu and Sentinel.
Invisible check.
Yeah. +1 accuracy. Because tactician.
Mm-hmm. Missing the Sentinel,
Right.
hitting the Nosferatu. Invisible check.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's upsetting. Yeah. Alright. Do I still want to deal with the Nosferatu? I kind of do. Alright, I'm going to do my underslung attachment.
Invisible check.
Yep, I'm just gonna do that or anything else.
Hits.
Alright. I'll be at -1 accuracy though, but I can do this. I haven't been able
Unless.
to do nothing like this. Unless, Okay. That's 4 explosive. Yeah, okay. That's nothing inside. That since it's only against one target, is it still
Nope.
my
Nope.
+3 is okay. Perfect. Target 1. Oh no. That's some difficulty. 1.
Hits. That's 7 plus Roland.
Yep, plus Roland. And I believe I've nuked.
In that case, we're dead. Oh no, you don't have nuke. I'm sorry. We need to roll Roland because your first shot missed.
Oh, don't you have room? Okay.
No.
Yeah. Let me
Nukev's on the
roll.
first attack.
Oh, you are correct. Yeah.
I need a 3 on the Roland for the kill. Just
Oh,
roll
okay.
me-
3
Just roll me d6.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. My brain exploded. Okay. Nosferatu down. And I kind of don't like the cut of that operator's jig right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to try and kill him with my last, my uncled mortar. So, just one. Alright. It's neutral. Boom, boom, boom. Just kidding. What, Lamau? And I think that will be my turn. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Also, I have to do all the goo, hickey, whatnot, shebang. I'll stabilize to get rid of my.
Do you wanna
You know me.
Do the move?
You know me so well. Yeah, clear my exposed, all that goody stuff, and that will be the end of my turn.
The operator will jump on this building. Will blast you twice, Sepulchre. Blammo!
Ooh,
Cool.
yummy.
Blammo!
So that's 12.
He's then going to step to here,
Mhm.
ending its turn.
Because it teleported, that doesn't trigger Vanguard.
Correct.
Alright, Inkjet, do you think you can take out that operator? Or should I try to deal with the Sentinel first?
It has half health. I have a deck sweeper with Vanguard. What do you think?
Oh, by all means, give us a show.
So, I mean, it took its turn. Do you have something you need to do?
No, the Sentinel's just kind of ticking me off right now. Actually, you're benefiting from cover as long as, well, the cover will basically end by the end of my turn.
Well, I'm only 2 spaces in it, so I don't think it does.
No, that's still fine.
That's fair.
Soft cover. That's soft cover.
Also, I don't mind too much if I get hit, and the only thing that I think like the hive could go next, but then I could vorpal gun it. So
Okay. Like,
I think you should go first
I should
and see if you can kill it, and then get the sentinel and catch up to me.
Alright. I won't be able to move the shield emitter. From what I read of the rules, I have to use my basic movement just to lift the darn thing up, and I'm sorry, just to get off the ground, and that means I can't move the shield emitter at all.
What?
But you
No
will
way.
be able to you will at least be able to get close to me, so that shouldn't be too much of a
That's
problem.
fair. Alright, let's...
It's together to do a team.
Alright,
Fan.
first off, systems, active camouflage. I'm not gonna forget that. Second time. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm gonna forget that eventually.
2 heat.
2 heat. I am up to 5, and then can I overcharge immediately after?
Yeah, of course. It's fine.
Basic. Overcharge. Second overcharge. 3 heat. Oh, goody!
Woo.
I am in danger zone.
Let's go.
Weapon. Shock knife. Against the Sentinel.
One accuracy. Prone.
Neutral roll, and I'm playing the
Prone.
what was it? What
Prone.
did I call it?
One accuracy.
1 accuracy? Oh,
Prone.
right! We're both prone.
Everybody's prone.
Oh god, this just sounds awkward. 2 people on the ground and a knife.
Yeah, it's not pretty.
Not pretty.
With
That's
nuclear
so much.
battle,
Give me d6 or 2d6 rather.
2d6, 1d6, second d6. That
5
is
bonus damage.
Alright.
Every
And
time
now
I've
for
been
the
in a
second.
game,
Sorry?
I was just gonna say, every time I've been in a game where someone has brought shock knives, they've always been really, really good at critting, which is really unfortunate.
Yeah.
They're the one
Yeah.
weapon you don't want to crit.
But what
That's
about
the
second shock
situation.
knife?
One
Shock
accuracy
knife
again,
too.
the second one the mount.
When you die, one of them.
Alright, 2 more heat.
Yep.
Let's go.
Up to 10. I am running hot and I am running loud. Going to use my movement to get up.
Yep.
And I am then going to boost. Let's see how far I can boost. Over here. Actually, would it be better if I get in behind you? No.
I have some stuff that are good for an adjacency, like Scorpion. So if you get adjacent to me, you have both cover and protection from back attack.
Alright.
If you can get next to me.
I'm going to...
Don't think we can.
I'm not sure if I'm calculating the difficult terrain properly. Here? Can I
This
get
would
there?
be
Yeah.
no, because this is a size 2 building. You'd need to climb up there.
Dang.
That is a size 2
Uh,
building.
Here,
Okay.
that's like the closest I can get.
Yeah.
I mean, but if either of these two try to attack you, I can Warple Gun. So
Alright.
close
well, they
enough
have
is
to be
good for the
basically
time being.
adjacent. Alright, gonna move over there with a boost, and now I am going to use fuel rod gun because I'm running a little bit warm against the operator. No accuracy or difficulty, neutral roll, I'm assuming.
Hits.
Hit. Regular hit.
4 energy.
4 damage. Dang, still not dead. And I lose. How much heat do I lose?
4. Or
Four.
what is it?
Yep, 4 heat.
Like, yes.
Down to 6.
Literally.
Alright, I already overcharged and it took 3 actions. Yeah, that's all I could do. Good luck.
The hive's gonna disengage as a full action.
Let's go. Oh god, that's really a party over there.
Why? Why?
Hey, thank you. This makes what I was going to do a lot easier. I am going to start off by chucking a grenade right here.
Where? On this space.
Yeah.
It's not gonna reach, because now it's on top of a size 2 building.
In that case, I'm just going to barrage, and I'm going to hit the operator with the deck sweeper, and I'm going to hit the wasn't supposed to happen. That's fine. I know how to kill it. And I'm going to use again knockback rounds on nailgun for the hive.
Got combined arms too, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Here or here, your choice.
Move it back. Move it away from Carmel. Then
Hold
I'm
safe
going to.
immobilized. Makes it. Hold safe prone. Doesn't make it.
Heat. And I am going to overcharge second time.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the heat gun, 5 total. Then I am going to pick up a rock and throw it at this operator.
Absolutely. Agility save. Doesn't make it dice.
And I'm going to put the cover right here.
Give me an agility save, please.
Oh,
Me?
L.
No, inkjet. Oh yeah, I made these cool debris things. Neat.
Nice. Ugh.
3 damage.
Now resistant to energy.
and I still have my move, so
Mm-hmm.
walk across your.
When I just walk over.
Move it here. And I think that should be my turn.
The Bombard is going to fire an Earthshaker shell at you, Caramel.
Shame.
Give me a hull save, please.
A hull save?
Yep.
Hull save.
Excellent.
Oh.
You're not knocked prone. We'll put some debris in your way. Then
Oh,
we've got
God.
one target. That's 3 difficulty, misses, ending the Bombard's turn.
Let's go.
The Sentinel is going to advance with a move. Put Overwatch there. We'll just have to make the save. Entering a threat here.
That means I get to it. Since I have gaze, can I do that with both my shotguns?
No, because you only have one Overwatch.
Okay, so so all if it's 3, I'll deck sweeper.
Hits. 6 damage. Continue the movement.
And with
to
skirmisher, I'm going to move over.
here. Yep. Going to move to here and shoot you with a shotgun. Hitting for 8.
And I'm gonna Vorpal gun him right back.
Yep.
This is the energy damage resistant round, right?
Should be, yep.
Okay.
Hits. Deals 6 out of 5. The priest. The Hive first. You can Overwatch Sepulchre.
Oh, right, because there's 2 hives. So is the hive gonna move?
Yep.
Okay. I will Overwatch then. Might as well do it with the hammer. That's neutral.
I mean, why not?
That's 9. Actually, yeah, it's 9. I have Opcal.
That's
So that's another
12.
3.
Going to move to here. We're going to skirmish into you, Caramel. And Drone Barrage. And enter.
SC mechs don't like getting hit. There's a lot going for it.
Yeah, man.
Priest is gonna move and boost to here. And we'll try to abjure you, Inkjet. Getting jammed on a miss. That will hit. And that is the round.
Shame.
You don't take any heat right off the bat from that.
No,
It's just if
not
I.
yet, only if you attack.
Not yet.
And remember,
Going to
kids,
round 4. From the
throwing
top right,
rocks
we're
isn't
getting
attacking.
an operator, a berserker, and a hornet.
What? No. Oh God.
Alright, I think I have a way of getting the sentinel off, and well, actually, like 2 different ways. First, I'm gonna throw a blink grenade at it, and second, I'm gonna try to just kill it. Unless somebody has a better idea for trying to save Inkjet.
I have a plan that luckily doesn't involve attacking. One, I'm gonna try and use a caltrop launcher to maybe slow down, at least annoy a little bit the berserker coming down, and then throw a rock at the sentinel, which will knock him back, and get him away from the shield, and then just keep moving. I'll probably take a
Alright.
structure. I'll probably be fine. And then I can keep moving on, and then if you can catch up.
Oh, I definitely can catch up.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess I'll go first.
Yes.
Caltrop launcher. Right here.
Mm-hmm. 1 second.
I'm going to throw the cover right next to me, Sentinel.
Yep. Agility save. Doesn't make it.
And it'll be placed between. The cover will be placed, I guess, right here.
Yep.
Okay. So, and then I'll use my movement to move up. Place the shield generator. Do you want it here or
Let me measure
you want
this
it
out
here
first.
or there?
2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, this is gonna be tight.
You can put it here, 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 or here.
Could you put it like right about here?
Here?
Yeah. Yeah, I can make that work.
Okay.
Basically, gonna have to push this mech as fast as it can go, but yeah, I think you can make that work.
Good. Well, I'll end my turn.
In
Take
that
whatever's coming to me.
case, we got a prone caramel, otherwise the scene ends. Gonna lock on, crawl forward, and invisible check for the ram again.
Come on!
Hitting.
Oh.
No.
Consuming lock on for 1 accuracy. 14 is to hit. Missing. Ending turn the hive.
Alright, my turn again? Or...
I mean, if you can make it, you can make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, rules are going to be a little weird though.
Not
Boosting,
really.
step 1 away, and then going to use a tech action. Wait, no.
Mhm.
System. Wait, no. It was accelerate. What am I thinking? Moving one here, another one there.
That
Next
won't
move
work.
blinks me over there.
That won't work.
That won't work.
Accelerate isn't a teleport. Can do.
Yeah, but it's only like difficult terrain between them, not cover.
No, there's just one piece of cover everywhere.
Could you do it across the size ones right here?
No, it needs to be the same surface.
Okay.
Okay. Let me rethink this.
This might work.
2, 4, 6,
10 left.
8.
Yeah, that works.
Put that there. That one there.
That also works.
Bounces there. That's basically the entire boost. Overcharging for a second boost.
Mm-hmm.
6. Basically, I'm going to be overlapping with a inkjet there.
That's all good.
It's easy.
Grabbing it, standard move. That's it, people.
Perfect. That will
Wow.
end the scene.
Round 4 extraction.
Oh yeah, that was actually some terrific cover there.
And
Let's go.
before we move on to scene 2, we've got some repairs, which won't be all that necessary.
Yeah. Imagine getting structure. That's me. I got structure.
The only one. It's okay. We got Grease Monkey 3.
Is this the right screen?
Yes.
Oh, we do that? We got Grease Monkey? Let's
Oh,
go.
okay.
Yes, I'm calling in the supply drop.
Okay, that's nice. I thought I'd have to spend one of my 6 repairs. Would have been tragic.
All right,
All right.
Sepulcher. What's the order actually? 1, 2, 3, 4. Caramel is player 1.
Alright,
Ensign is player 2. Clear
Let's
heat, and
go.
that's that.
You know, I'm not even going to mess with the heat.
Haha, perfect.
That's actually going. I'm right at the edge of danger zone there. That's pretty good.
A flawless scene for you. Ensign, 1 structure for free.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, sir. And what I shall do, you know, it's not necessary. But I'm gonna repair my health and then repair my personalization.
All
So that should
right.
be 1 each.
1 each.
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, so everything's all peachy and keen right there. Nice. Yep, that'll be me.
Inkjet, 1 for HP.
Yeah. And then clear heat. Also, does Grease Monkey help restore limited charges, or
Yes,
is it
you
just
get,
for the person that
no,
has it?
You get 1
Yeah.
charge back
No.
for every limit.
For both walking armory and the grenades?
Yep.
Okay, so I have
Yeah.
4 grenades and 5 walking armory charges.
And Sepulcher, 1 for HP.
Yep, 1 for HP, clear heat.
Perfect. And 5 overshield for you. Let's take a quick break till 35. That's 9 minutes.
Perfect.
And then we can go into scene 2.
Sounds good.
See you in a bit.
Hello, Twitch chat. How we doing? That was a fast escort. Not much happened there. Let's see. Second scene will be Siege. Just haven't decided on the map yet. I think this one looks nice. Scene 2, of course. We still have the Gorgon core, so it might not be interesting either. We'll see about that. Let's see, I want this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Yes. And I need my little siege flags. Boop, boop. Oh boy, I'm just trapped in the Elden Ring, by the way. I'm playing so much Elden Ring this week. Next week, by the way, is going to be ARAM week. All random, all mechs. So, keep an eye out for that. Randomized mechs, always fun. Alright, I'll be right back. Hello! I've given up on my halberd, by the way. My golden Elden Ring halberd. My Elden Ring build is now a heavy shield and a rapier that deals Crimson Rot. Which is a nasty combination. Sounds weirder than it is. Crimson Rot is a status effect. It's like super poison, deals percentage HP damage once you're afflicted by it. And the rapier just takes super low stamina to swing, so I just stand there absorbing attacks until the enemy is afflicted with Crimson Rot, and then that's where the fun begins. Because then we're just running around blocking, like playing super conservatively, while the boss just dies from poison. Like, they can't break the shield. I invested too highly into stamina to care about any attacks at this point. It's great. So yeah, Elden Ring's pretty fun. I'm having a good time. Problem, of course, if the enemy's immune, especially bosses, if they're immune to Crimson Rot. I look like a complete clown. An utter buffoon. Sounds sick. It is pretty good. Scene 2. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Oh.
Hello.
And we're back.
We
Back in
have
business.
carried the shield generator, and now it will be time to deploy it in the deck where the hole breach is. Looks a little like this.
Ooh, yummy.
This is a siege sitrep. That means at the end of round 6 I need at least 3 of these zones under player control. You can get control of such a zone by standing inside of it, like so. And then as a protocol, flipping the flag to be blue instead of red. Once flipped, enemies cannot flip them back. However, you can only flip the flag if there are less or equal enemies than players in the zone. So, Inkjet, if there is an operator in the zone, you can flip the flag. That is okay. If there is 2 operators in the zone, you cannot flip the flag. If Ensign is helping you out, you can flip the flag again. If there's 3 operators, you cannot flip the flag. Except if Caramel is here, you can flip the flag again. If there's 4 operators, no. Also, at that point, something has gone terribly wrong because there's 4 operators.
Yeah, that's bad.
But you
There's no
get
saving that.
you get the idea of how the control zones work, I'm sure. End of round 6. At least 3 under player control. And that's the sitrep. Questions about the sitrep?
No, I think we're pretty epic.
We've
in that
got
assumption.
an initial contingent of robots here in the middle, and more may come in from the Ingress zones at the top and bottom.
I see. Okay.
Also, just realized that this is a 4 core power round 2. So that is
Yeah.
good scenes. So.
Oh yeah, my first turn's easily just gonna be popping that.
Yeah. So we're all just gonna. Are we? Anyone gonna pop down a acceleration thing so we can get there
I
faster?
was planning to, unless somebody else something better they want to throw down. Bigger question is, where should I pop it down? Because
Maybe like here?
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. Sounds good. All right. And without further ado, activating core power, turning myself invisible.
You
Moving
are
up.
invisible
Forever.
forever, never to be seen again.
Bye. Let's see. Tech actions, acceleration pad, and straight ahead, right?
Or you could do it.
Losing space, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me just check the range on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more to get over there, and I'm there. I still have one action left. Can I get line of sight on that? Yes, but should I? Eh.
But should I? Of course.
has science gone too far?
Not as.
Uh,
Oh, no, continue. I was gonna make a joke, but I forgot.
It's okay.
There's probably something there.
I can boost into here, and then probably get my ass handed to me for unrelated reasons. Sure, why not? Final scene time. Might as well go all out.
Yeah.
Going to overcharge, and I am going to. Hold on, let me just double check. How do blink mines work?
Somebody goes adjacent, they're teleported, and save versus jammed.
Alright. Nah, I'm just gonna hide. You know, like a coward.
Pretty base.
We
All right.
have hidden. The priest is going to move. Yes. 1, 4, 5 to the zone. We're going to investiture the squad, giving it 2 accuracy and stuff. And then we're going to search for you, Caramel.
Weird.
18.
I think that makes it.
You get an agility save to contest.
Alright.
16.
Hold on, let me just check. Infiltrator 3. You may fire a flashbang at any adjacent character. Not adjacent, doesn't work. The character must. You can then move up to your speed, ignoring engagement, not provoking reactions. Not entirely sure if that second part goes off if nothing's adjacent.
Yes, it is. Can move here.
Alright. Not sure exactly where I would go. Suppose I
Run
could just
away.
back off. Because I am, like, super exposed out here.
I mean, you're
You
still
go, like-
invisible.
That's
Yeah.
true.
It's not like
Eh,
this.
no.
You could go to like here.
Yeah. You can just chill right there.
Oops, wrong tool. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna flip that this turn. Maybe I should go over here just so it's easier to flip in case somebody wants to.
Alright, that is the priest turn, leaving the 3 of you.
Alright. I could do something about the squad and the operators and stuff like that, and operator and center. If you guys want me to, I can do my. I totally forgot I could have done my once per scene thing last time. Well, whatever. I'll do that now. Unless anyone has any better ideas on stuff.
My turn would just be actually. Let's see. What did the priest? Oh, I see it. Investigator to squad. Okay.
There are no friends.
No bitches.
Sorry, they're closer than friends. They're family.
But yeah, unless anyone has any ideas, I can try and just absolutely just nuke the entire field. Well, attempt to, and inevitably fail. But that's the state of Lancer. That is the Lancer condition. Yeah, I'll do that unless anyone contests.
Go for it.
All right, cool. I'm going to first pop my core power.
Hooray!
Ooh, I can reach. Ooh, yay! I'm then going to move a bit over here. Keep one in the balls of the boost pad right there. But I do a couple of things. I'm going to overcharge, my 4th overcharge, finally, getting me hopefully into the danger zone, please. Yes, fucking go. Right there, and I'm going to make a mortar attack just at the squad right there. Just wanting to. Okay, hopefully. Oh, I can re-roll that because I have not re-roll that, but I do re-roll that because I have nuclear not cavalier. What is it? The Interpoint thing, right? What is it? Reactor criminal. That's what it is. But we'll get there if I actually hit them. So this is my first one. It's
Neutral?
Normally neutral, but they have soft cover, don't
No,
they?
it's normally 1 accuracy, auto-stabbed.
Oh yeah. But mortars are inaccurate.
Oh,
aren't
true.
they?
Yep. One
Yeah.
difficulty. One
So,
difficulty net.
Yep. Hopefully hits. I pray to our Lord and Savior.
Hits. Reroll me
And
the
I-
D6 and take a heat.
Yep. Anything for you.
Take
Okay.
a heat and roll D6. That is 6 points of 6 points of damage plus 3 plus 2 is 11 plus 1d6.
Yeah, plus 1d6. Let's go. Just
Just roll
balance.
6. Just roll a 6.
Yeah.
Overkill. Take a heat. Roll D6.
Let's go.
Take a heat. Roll D6.
Nice.
2. I forgot how much damage we had. It's 6 plus 3, 9, 11, 13.
Are you kidding? Okay. Well,
And 7 of that is burn.
So that's burn. All right. I'm praying that they get evaporated later. I'm just gonna do my underslung little thing, so that I think I'm going to try and hit the squad there again.
This will
Actually,
be...
I could, since I have the double barrel, do I have to use it right after I attack with something, or do I?
yeah, that's a free action. The underslung one can't use it because it's loading, but Uncle can.
Yeah. Okay. But I can do the one I just did because there's nothing weird about that one.
No,
Yeah.
that works.
That's the auto stabbed one, so I'm just gonna do that. Since that has that's neutral, and the squad was probably the easiest thing to hit. I'm going to go for the operator and sentinel over there.
Okay.
Right there, those two bad boys. Okay. All right, let's go. Here we attack roll. Bop.
Oh, please make it a crit.
That'll
That'd be so based.
That'll be neutral on both.
Yep.
Both, I believe. Yep.
Listen, operator, him the sentinel. Roll me d6. Take a heat.
Alright, yeah, let's roll a d6. Nice, let's go.
That's 3 damage,
Awesome.
plus 3, 6 damage. 3 of that is burn.
Yep.
Oh no, sorry,
Uh,
it's halved. Oh god, I hate the math, Meg. It's the worst. That's 3 plus 2 is 5 is 4 to burn.
yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do my underslung one, my underslung, squad right there. Also, I need to put that extra heat. I'm running the... It's hot, but that's how you do it down here. Anyway, attack roll. Boom, boom, boom. Decoding your squad. That's -2 difficulty, I believe, or that's 2 difficult, not -2. That doesn't make any sense. Blah.
This is...
Let's go. And I'm just gonna do my uncle against that bad boy. You know. I'm hitting you one day, you son of a bitch.
This is...
Nice, that was a good turn. Can I still do my... fix all my stuff?
Yep.
that was a good turn. I killed no one.
That sure was a turn.
That happened.
Squad's gonna move to here, is going to barrage into you, Caramel, with the small weapons. Misses, big weapon, misses, ending turn.
It has to burn.
Oh, we're burning. It's okay, squads have +4 in every haste stat, because that's funny. And tier 3 they have +6. And we're making it.
You're kidding me? Come on.
With enough people, someone's bound to be good at engineering.
I still believe it's social commentary about how, you know, apes together strong. Sort of deal, but it's unconfirmed. Inkjet and Sepulchre.
So, do you want to use Monarch's Core right off the bat, or do you want to wait until more things start moving in so you have more targets?
I think it's gonna get much better than 6.
Yeah, because we tend to do pretty good with reinforcements, so I think I can give it a wait. Well, actually, I'm not sure.
Do you want me to just go right now?
Yeah, just go.
Have a blast.
Move.
Oh my god.
Yeah, move.
Yep.
Grab you by accident. You move yourself. Move. There. 1. Boost.
Mm-hmm.
And then activate core power.
Heck yeah!
Let's go.
Basilisk status extruded.
Win the scene. Let's go. Hopefully.
And then Monarch can get the squad. I'll end my turn.
Operator is gonna boost to here, hop on this building. And we'll just blast you, Sepulchre. Six.
Cool.
6.
I'm gonna systems reconstruction.
Where did the shot come from? Sepulchre, use your detective vision to see where the shot came from. Take a heat, and that is it for the operator, leaving your turn.
Alright. Let's move to here. Puts me here. How far away is that? Oh! Uh-oh. I'm just I'm gonna skirmish on the operator, consuming weapon.
Neutral attack? I think.
It should be plus.
Oh yeah,
One?
yep. Accuracy 1.
Yeah.
Crit!
Crit.
Let's go.
Oh, he's just gone. He, Lamau.
Oh. That works. Gonna skirmisher 2 over this way. And then I'm going to lock on to the lock on to the priest.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will overcharge. I believe that's 3rd overcharge.
Yes, this is your 3rd overcharge. Nice.
Never lucky. And I'm going to consume lock on with the hammer.
One
With
accuracy
an
shot.
accuracy.
Crit!
Oh my god.
Oh, go part 2?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And you get an adventure
Skirmisher
silo.
I do. Do it on the squad.
Amazing.
Wreckage is now buried
And then
into the
skirmisher
terrain.
2 that way.
Alright, I
And-
made it. Really good ball.
And my turn.
Trying to calculate how many reinforcements we have to put in to make this encounter challenging, and I don't like the numbers. First of all, they'd all have to be squads, and I suspect there would have to be like 6, at least, like on a round basis. That sounds wacky, but I think that's realistic.
I think
Anyway.
that's pretty... It'd be funny.
There you go.
The Hornet is going to... No, nobody's in the zone anymore. Guess that zone's gone, so... Hornet... Going to here. It's going to... Hex Missile you, Caramel.
Alright, you can try.
Invisible check. Misses. It's going to try...
Wait, would the Hornet, before that happens, would the Hornet would set off Vanguard, right?
Absolutely does.
Okay, so I'm going to Impaler.
The Impaler will... miss. We're then
Nice.
going to move a space to here. Actually, we're just moving quickly to here. Oh no, we're getting stunned. Yeah, that's turn.
Loma?
The Sentinel is going to move to here. We'll make a system save against Sepulchre to shoot gun. 18. Oh, makes it. Combat shotgun, neutral. Hits for 8, down to 7. Is on fire currently.
Wait, before you do that, Sepulchre is within range 3 of me.
Yes, we made the system save and rolled an 18.
Oh, nice.
Let's go. Pretty awesome.
No, not let's go, that's bad.
Nah, no.
The
Let's
Hive
go.
is going to move and shoot Caramel twice.
Let's stay.
I think that's pretty awesome. Personally.
Ooh, darn.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
cover doesn't count, does it?
Nope.
Dang.
3 burn and 3
That-
burn.
not
Three burn,
good. Let's go.
Alright.
I'm so dumb.
I think that's the first time taking damage this session.
That is correct. We were unable to
fun.
touch you in scene 1.
Hey, how good's your engineering?
Is the round. Going to round 2. We'll get some reinforcements.
Let's go. This is awesome.
It's merely 2
I-
squads, not 6. Unlucky.
Hello!
I think anyone that's in the zone should go and automatically just switch it. So
I think I should, simply because that Berserker will tear me a new one.
Will it though?
If I do something about it right this moment.
Or I could deal with the Berserker.
I was thinking more in the lines of running away, but
Oh,
sure.
I mean,
I mean, you know,
I
yeah.
I haven't been able to do full damage to anything yet.
I mean,
And
you
you
know.
won't do the Berserker either, I think.
I mean, you know, luck on.
All right. So, should I go first, or do you want to?
You know what? Yeah, go for it.
All right. Taking my turn. Going to. I'm going to stabilize overcharge. Stabilize.
Is
Going to
flipping the
extend.
point a protocol?
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's
Oh
happening.
yeah. Protocol. Flipping the point. How
That
did I
means
forget that?
it has to be cleared by the time you start your turn.
Uh,
Yes, correct.
let's see. What was I doing? Frame features. Going to use instead of clearing the heat, I'm going to repair the damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's what. Just I forgot how that part works.
You spend a reward, you go to full HP.
Yeah, but how much HP do I recover?
All
Can't
of it.
remember off the top of my head.
All missing HP. And clear
Oh,
burn.
okay then. I still have one quick action, so I am going
Is that
to.
RSU? No. Need to overcharge for it now.
Yeah. Overcharge. Where is my head today? Overcharge. This is third overcharge.
Mm-hmm. 5 heat,
5
nice.
heat. I am going to real quick clear my guns, and by clearing my guns I mean make line of get line of sight on basically these two,
Mm-hmm.
and then easy cutter
Mm-hmm.
target. Auto stabilized.
Accuracy against the Berserker, neutral against the squad.
Berserker accuracy. 1 neutral.
Missing the squad,
Well,
hitting
okay,
the Berserker. Dealing
Alright.
6 down to 3. This will anger the Berserker and hit the squad. Chain X at neutral, missing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this part. What was I thinking?
At least you weren't next to it.
Oh yes, yeah, that's a good point. I am going to try to get farther away, closer to the
Boob there.
protectiveness of Inkjet.
As long as you're within range 3, it's good.
That's one out.
Bad
Oh, no.
news. No.
Bad news, Caramel Bros.
Oh, and that's my turn. Let me just turn that turn marker.
pretty good,
The
pretty good.
Berserker is going to move 3 to here. It's going to Avalanche Charge. Hitting a random adjacent
Saucy.
character. If we accidentally hit Sepulcher, we get stunned. Sepulcher is the hit. That's why we're going for Caramel. Invisible. Hits.
Oh.
Ooh. Chain Axe. Hits crit 9. Done playing. My solution to the problem was to just rig the macros. Easy.
Yeah, boom, easy. Easy mode. Baby mode.
Skirmish, same target, invisible check. Hits.
This is so sad.
Misses.
Oh,
Ending turn for the Berserker.
yes. Very well, you're not dead yet.
Hmm.
Inkjet, Ensign,
turn, right?
and Sepulcher. Yep, player turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Any ideas?
I mean, you seem in more imminent danger with the Berserker. So, you want to figure that out first, or I mean, I guess since it already did its turn. Uh, I don't really have any big plans if someone else wants to do something.
I don't have plans either. I could. That squad's in. I mean, it's already in soft cover, so it doesn't matter. It's just double soft
soft
cover. I
cover.
guess it's not really. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. I think. Yeah, I don't really have anything right now. I could just get closer and do more stuff with that, but I don't.
Aren't your guns
know.
currently like range 25?
Yeah, the 25. You know, I think I can hit pretty much anywhere. I just feel like it. I mean, get closer as in like get closer to like these bad boys over here. But like I could stay back and be awesome. Yeah, I don't have any big plans. And the big plans I did have didn't turn out so well. You know.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I can try to go for it.
Go
for the squad or berserker, probably
The
not
Berserker.
Yeah, that bad boy's got resistance to everything. Okay. If I do get a successful crit on him, I will be able to. All right. Okay. I have a plan. I will start my turn off.
Mm-hmm.
With just walking on this guy right here. That'll
Yep.
be 3 movement or whatnot.
Yep.
Something like that. Okay, wait. Actually, JK, real quick. I have a better idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start my turn off with a overcharge. You know, doing that whole shebang.
Yep.
Bang.
Fourth one.
Yep. That's my 4th one. Part 2. Nice.
Neat.
Perfect as always. And that will be a skirmish. And I think due to is it Siege Specialist 2 or what is it? Before rolling attack with cannon. Do I do that if there's no one around me, or does there have to be someone around me?
So I can
Okay, so
do this if you
I
like.
get slinked up over there, and I'm going to make my attack. I think I'm going to do it against the. Yeah, I'm going. Actually, yeah, no, sorry. My brain's all scattered. I'm going to do it against the Berserker.
Mm-hmm.
I have resistance to everything, though. I could do it against the squad, and that'd be fine, but. Whatever. I'll do it against the Berserker.
Or the Sentinel would be pretty alright.
Yeah, the Sentinel. I'd like to hit the Hives. But I think. Yeah, I think I'd have a better chance at destroying the Sentinel. I'm going to do that. So my first one, I have an accuracy on the Sentinel right there. All right, perfect.
10 damage.
Nice. And I have a Nuclear Cavalier.
Absolutely do.
So, funny haha damage, am I right?
Hits,
All right.
2 heat, and then 7 plus d6. That is 10, 15, 14 damage, and 8 of that is burn.
Let's go, Tokum, all right? So, I am then going to do my regular mortar. My underslung mortar.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to boop. That should just be. That's just one difficulty on the Sentinel. Okay.
That's overkill.
Okay. Yep. Overkill. Just gotta hit him first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not hit. Yeah.
That's
Single on.
1 difficulty. Crit! That means you get to roll overkill twice.
Let's go. All right. Yep. Just bop.
That is
Alright.
6, 9 plus Roland.
Yep. Plus Roland. 6. Roland. Just gonna add a d6 there.
And another d6 because it was a crit.
Yep. Yep.
That is 11 plus 3, 14. The Sentinel's Omega dead.
Cowboy kid. I feel like I should do it against the Berserker, but I feel like I could actually deal more damage against the squad. But it wouldn't kill the squad. So the Berserker, you know, I'm gonna do damage against the squad so that someone can finish it off later. Because I don't think the Berserker is gonna
Top
be
or bottom?
worth it. With
Which squad are we going for?
shit. I'm gonna do the one on the. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna do the one on. I'm gonna do the one on top. Actually, no, bottom. I'm not indecisive. Yeah, I'm out of targets. 1. Okay. Yeah, we attack roll. Top boy. That's just nothing because it's uncle plus blah 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 hoo ha.
That is 9
Nice,
points
nice.
of damage.
2 points of
3
damage.
of which
Let's
is
go.
burn.
And I can do the funny little. Yes, I think he has to make a whole check because of siege specialist 3, or he has to take prone or no. He makes a burst 2 around him. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, he makes a burst 2 around him. I'm just gonna put that up there. Yeah.
From correctly with character with cannon, you may choose to burst 2 targets. Characters in the affected area must either drop. I always don't know if that affects the target or not. Faculty effect calling. You choose target. Additionally, where does it say? If the burst is an attack, the user or target is not affected by the attack unless specified. I don't think the guy is affected here.
Alright, he's not affected. Alright, well,
Might
might
be
as
wrong,
well.
but I'm unsure.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I might have brought it up. It says characters within the affected. Yeah, but it's whatever. That's. So I think. Oh yeah, I also do damage. I guess that's what 9 or whatnot.
3 burn.
Yeah. Okay. That's. Yeah, I think that should be turn. I make sure to stabilize and clear all my stuff.
Yep.
Yep. My turn. Press enter.
The Hive will go and fire on Caramel twice. Missing twice. Drone Barrage. Hits.
Okay then.
Hey man,
You
just
get a choice. Immobilized, impaired, or move 5 spaces.
Let's see, how bad can it get when I move 5 spaces? Oh, it ignores engagement. Alright, I'm just gonna let him move me. Let's see where this goes. Oh, good, I'm in more cover.
Ending turn for the Hive, leaving Inkjet and Sepulchre.
Let's see. I don't know. So you or me, I guess.
I mean, do you want to your core now, or might help to get rid of Berserker? Well, I guess if I stay right where I am, Berserker can't hurt you.
The Berserker already did its reaction thing.
Okay. But if you go first and move away, then he can get a reaction attack, but that will probably trip.
I have Oh, actually, yeah. What does yours do?
It stuns him.
Okay.
So yeah, which is a really good status effect.
Yeah.
Drops them of basically 2
Is
full
it-
turn.
I have to check if this is a May. No, it just misses, so we can't do that.
Well, no, it's.
He still targets you. It's before the attack is even made.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here, I'll bring.
Okay, so that would work pretty well, I guess.
Yeah, but only if the Berserker chooses to overwatch you.
That's also valid.
Or attacking.
You know.
Well, you put
I
it.
mean,
Well, you put it that way.
if you stick close enough to me, like as long as you stay within range of me, it should be enough.
Yeah. So I can just try to deal with the berserker or the hornet, really.
I mean, if you can, you move forwards, kill the hornets, then grapple me onto the thing, and then I can use my protocol to get onto it somehow. Or do you have any weapons with knockback that can knock me back far enough and kill the hornet?
Nothing that I. Not. I don't know if that would work. I don't think I have things that can do that for you.
Okay. And then at the very least, killing the hornet should be. And I mean, it's up to you because I can probably take out the hornet and then move into position. I don't know, throw something at the squad.
Okay. Let's see how far. Well. Uh, yeah, I'll go first, I guess, then. And I can deal with the... Sorry, did you want me to deal with the Berserker or the Hornet first?
It's up to you. I
Okay.
think I can get the hornet at least
Okay,
somewhat.
then I'll try to get the Berserker. So, I'll start my turn by locking on to the Berserker. And then I'm actually going to I'm gonna fourth overcharge.
Mhm.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Alright, and then I'm going to skirmish against the Berserker. Consuming lock on. That's a hit. Alright, so we have that. Then we have OpCal, which is rerolled, and then I stress. I believe that's after the attack?
Yep.
Oh, if it's just dead, then that's right now. Basics.
Technically, still have to roll new cap because it's not optional.
Talents. We have 2. That's a 6. So let's do first loss stress.
Nothing.
Hey.
Paired.
Nice.
Cool.
Free space.
And you have another.
And then skirmisher 2 this way.
Mhm.
And let's see. Could I? Yeah, I'm going to standard move over here. And then use my last action to boost over here. And then gotta fix this. And into my turn.
The Hornet is going to fly. It's going to impale system you, Ensign.
Alright, perfect.
Do I get to Overwatch it first?
Absolutely do.
Wait, it has its funny little system. Or trait thing. That-
Weave.
It sure does, but I have Skirmisher 2. So I move up using Skirmisher 2.
Absolutely.
That's smart. You're a smart boy.
Impale systems.
There you go. Oh, yeah.
funny. Haha.
Hitting for
There
4
we go.
heat.
That's that's not funny. I don't like that very much.
And then a Hex Missile.
I'm going to Vorpal Gun it.
Absolutely. This is...
Gosh. And then I'll just do that.
Can't Vorpal Gun, actually. Didn't deal damage.
I meant I can't move again, was what I was going to say.
And another 4 heat.
Yummy.
Also jammed. Horn is going to
My
move
favorite
its
move.
last 3 spaces to here and end turn, leaving Inkjet.
That is my favorite condition. Ugh.
Okay. I am going to immediately protocol to switch the space.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to see how far. And then I'll skirmish with the Impaler on the Hornet.
This is...
I'll just move over here. I'll just chuck a grenade at the squad.
Mm-hmm. Agility save, or take 5 points of damage. Taking 5.
And then I end my turn.
Alright, that leaves bottom squad. We'll just move into this zone and start shooting into you, Sepulchre. Hits for 2. Hits for 6 AP. Squad is on fire.
Alright, let me...
And takes 3 burn.
Structure. For structure,
Oh.
that is going to get talent and I do.
Yeah.
Then I get the free one. You know what? I'm gonna roll 2 and spend a repair point on the second one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 4 now, I think.
Yep.
Yep.
Get the 4.
And that's a
Weapon mount.
weapon. I'll destroy my RPG.
Alright. The Sentinel will move and boost to here and shoot at you.
And I have what's it called? What is this?
In that case, you take 2 damage from this.
Cool.
And the squad will move to here and shoot at you, Inkjet, getting Overwatch first though.
Did I use?
Okay, I'll overwatch them with my deck sweeper.
Mm-hmm.
They always count as being in. Well, I ignore soft cover for.
That is
Vanguard.
correct. Yep. Vanguard 2. Crits! Deals 4 points of damage. Squad is going to barrage into you. Misses. Hits for 6 damage.
Since
Did I use trajectory reconstruction matrix this round, or was that last round?
You took a turn afterwards, so you can use it.
Okay. Because that was going to be on the sentinel.
Oh, and also, can I real quick just say, when I did the shotgun, I moved with skirmish.
Sure.
Or is it too late now? Okay, I'll just move there.
In that case, we missed not be engaged, though. That is the round. Going to round 3.
Nice.
Let's put in some more reinforcements. I want this guy, and I want this guy. Bottom side, squad operator. Top side, squad necromancer.
Oh, no, necromancer.
I mean, it's not near any wrecks yet, so.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I am currently jammed. I don't know what else I can really do on my turn. I just kind of don't.
My game plan would be to make a rush for the point, and I wouldn't be able to do anything on that turn. I would be able to grenade both squads and put up some caltrops between me and the necromancer. I don't think that's too high priority given the state of everyone else.
Can you flip the point you're on, or?
Not currently. If someone kills the squad and nothing else moves to my area.
No, equal numbers is okay. You can flip here.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, I can flip if nothing else runs over here.
I mean, we need to control what? All 4 of them, or just 3 of them?
3 of them
Three
by
of
the
them.
end of round 6.
Oh well.
I could just go and flip it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the objective, we do the objectives for anything else. So yeah, I would start, and then you haven't used your core right yet.
Yeah, this is yeah. That's what I'm gonna end up doing.
All right, we're flipping flag.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, and then divine punishment.
Right, time to have everything go fucking
And a quick clarification for the squads.
Take full damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Squad and Hornet left. And the Hornet, lastly, actually say 14. Doesn't make it, blows up.
That was the least expected outcome there.
Oh my god.
Thank the Lord in heaven.
Do
Yeah, hornets are just.
squads leave corpses?
3 size 1
Yep.
Rex.
Then I'm going to fifth overcharge.
Succeed.
And then I'm going to skirmish the sentinel.
Mm-hmm.
So 14.
12 plus.
Ooh. Yeah.
Plus talents. You get 5.
Man's dead. In the
And I'm
ground.
going to skirmisher this way. And standard move this way. And
The hive is going to go in the zone.
I overwatch it.
I don't think you've gone since you last overwatched the squad.
Okay.
Fair, fair.
The hive is going to skirmish at you, Sepulchre.
cool.
And invade.
Nice.
And I'm going to Vorpal gun it.
Mm-hmm. It's a hardcover shot.
How?
From this piece of debris, you need to be somewhere on this line.
I thought since I'm size 2.
Mm-hmm. But it's adjacent to it. If it were here,
Okay.
that'd be clean. But it's adjacent, so it's hardcover.
Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense.
In that case, I'm going to use the... that just makes it arcing. Doesn't help. Arcing doesn't ignore cover, it just... It ignores
yeah,
line of
just
sight.
go. Yeah, no,
sh-
yeah.
I'll... save it.
Mhm.
I won't Vorpal gun it.
That's it for the hive. Leaving Inkjet, Caramel, and Ensign.
I'm still jammed, right? Even though the hornet's dead.
That is correct.
All
Need
right.
to get-
Jammed forever.
That sucks.
So,
Yeah, it's a
yeah, I assume you're going to just stabilize and... does it... You're at the end of your turn, or does it have to be stabilized away?
End of turn.
Yeah. I could. I don't know.
I guess, like,
I could-
how fast can you move in order to... Because I think
I
we
have-
all just need...
I
on
have
to
4
the last
movement.
point.
I don't need to stabilize. I don't have to stabilize. I can spare a reactor. I'm a Tokugawa. I'll be okay. Hopefully.
Okay.
So
Either of you reach the
If I
place. What do you, Caramel?
Could I reach the flag?
Or at least get close to us.
Yes. Barely. 7. Yeah. Not going to be able to do a whole lot, but yeah, definitely could.
I mean, I think I'm in the best position since everything's focused up here. Only issue is I could probably kill at one of the squads. That might give ammunition for the Necromancer. Do you guys think it's still a good shot? Right now, my plan is grenade both squads. I'll drop a launcher between the Necromancer and the point so that there's just some possible shenanigans if I can knock it in. And overcharge to just blast the hive. Does that sound like a plan?
yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
case, I will do that. I will. First off, I'm going to throw a grenade right that will hit both squads.
4 damage. Bottom squad is destroyed.
Necromancer licking its lips over there.
And top squad makes the save, takes 2.
And I will and put caltrops right here. Up 1. There. Then I will just move right next to the hive and shotgun it with the dex sweeper. Actually, I overcharged first, so I should probably
This is your third one.
overcharge. Yeah, I'm
Can
going
move over
to
the pipes, Caramel.
Sorry.
end my
You
turn.
can move over terrain that's smaller than you without penalty.
And the green stuff is half cover.
The Necromancer is going to move to here and attempt to invade Sepulchre.
You love to hear it.
And we're stunned. Ending turn for the Necromancer.
Let's say ancient. Necromancer hasn't actually done much yet.
Nah, and it won't. It's done now.
Ah, well.
It's just a body on the point.
We got 2. We got 2. They have 2. Things are looking pretty good so far, and we still have what, 3 turns to go?
I think, Carmel, if you can get here, I don't think there's literally anything they can do to stop us from turning it when it gets to the ground.
Yeah. Hard part is actually just gonna finding a room on the point with so much crowding onto it. 1, 2, 5, 2. Just make more sense to go in the back. Yeah. I'll have to overcharge for this, but yeah, I can do that. Unless it's you want to do something.
No, I'm. The only thing I'd be doing is just getting. I'd be walking right next to the zone outside of my reach, and I mean, I don't have to stabilize, but it'd be nice.
All right. Well, I guess I'm taking my turn then.
Yep.
All right. Frame feature. Wait, no. Basics overcharge. 4th overcharge. Wait, no. That can't be right.
Third
I
overcharge.
have heat ball.
Third one.
What?
Third one.
Obviously, the answer is I'm an idiot. What was I thinking?
Still 6 feet. Oh no.
Oh, crap. One
Me
short.
when I-
Whoa.
It didn't change anything.
Me when I.
Basics, overheating, or stress.
Exposed.
Student. Oh no. Well, it's not like I really have much in terms of defense anyway.
Well, I mean, if you get hit, you're gonna like take 4 turns.
All right. So move, boost, and boost again.
Mhm.
That lands me over there. I still have a quick action left. I suppose I could just like stab the hive a lot.
Sure.
Sure. And because I already like managed to stress myself, really no reason not to hit it with shock knives. I'm
Yep.
assuming this is a neutral roll.
Yep.
Of course, that's crit. Second one.
That was against me.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think I need to move my token down so you
Nah,
can
I put you.
select
I
it.
put you to the back. Should
What?
be. I
What?
put you to the back. Should be fine now. 2 burn. It's getting a bit
Should I roll
crowded in
that one
here.
again?
It's getting a bit crowded.
Okay, shock
Oh, that's
knife.
okay. The more, the merrier.
Hit. Oh wow, it only has evasion 8.
Yeah.
All right, second one. That's 4 burn, 2 energy damage,
Yep.
and that is my turn because I'm not allowed to overcharge a second time.
Another one. Squad's gonna move and boost to here, triggering Overwatch.
Okay, deck sweeper. Down because it's
Hits. 9 damage will kill.
Walks right in just to die like a dog. Ouch.
He just
And
casually walks and dies.
Ensign, all you.
Hey, I'm just what I'm gonna do since I'm on size 1 cover.
First, give me a
I'm
hull
just
save, please.
Yeah, anything for you. Yeah, me. All right. That's yeah. Just
We're making it
let's go.
again. Never punished.
Making it again.
Yep, needed 14.
Perfect. Bwah. Let's go. That's 2 saves.
I don't know why you rolled 2. I said you made it.
Oh, I thought you said roll it again.
Oh no,
Sorry.
sorry. I said you made it again because you made the other one last scene for standing on the accelerator.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, sorry. This is my bad. I think
So good.
make it again. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a walk. I'm gonna fall on my knee. Take 1 damage. Is that what it is, or what is that?
No, you're not on the building.
Is that-
That was the accelerator.
Oh, I'm not in the building yet. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm not. I was just on accelerate. Never mind. I don't break my knee yet. I'll just walk over here, I guess.
Yep.
I mean, I could overcharge, but what would I do? I guess I could walk in here and like get on a building,
Admire all the
And then-
wreckage.
and then yeah, like this is pretty nice. I could dress. That'd be kind of funny. Actually, could I even do that? Because I guess there are some people down here. I don't know. I feel like it'd be safest if I just stabilized.
Probably correct.
I don't know. Yeah,
Would stabilize overcharge and
Yeah.
then get an extra attack, but
I could. Then I'd have a. It wouldn't conduce
You'd
me
have
for like a good.
3 attacks again.
Yeah, that is true. I would have 3 attacks. You know what? Screw it. Yeah. I mean, I can always just Yeah, screw it. Let's just. I mean, I won't be exposed. Actually, I could be. I don't want to be exposed. I'm just gonna. This is gonna be baby mode. I don't have 25 range. This is so sad. But yeah. Okay. I will overcharge.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna reverse overcharge.
Whoa! Reverse!
Ooh, 4th overcharge, part 3. Only 6 heat this time, sad. Alright, I'm going to make my first attack with accuracy, neutrality against that necro. I really don't like that operator, I'm not going to lie. Actually, I think I'll save that.
Still has a
They're
turn
in
even.
soft cover right now.
Oh no,
Yeah.
not. The software is gone.
Oh, just kidding. Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna do the.
JK, get his ass.
Yes. Prank him, John. All right. Okay, that's gonna be funny. Yeah. I'll do my first neutral against operator, 1 difficulty against
Mhm.
Hubba Gubba.
Yep.
And then difficulty, boing.
Who's your first target
yes.
operator for Nucav?
Yeah,
Yep.
for new cab. Let's go.
Yep. So that's
Alright.
2 plus Nucav.
Plus new cab, I'm just gonna roll a d6. Okay.
Overkill?
The d6.
Oh, it's
let's see.
overkill on the base damage too, by the way. Oops.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, let me do that.
Give me another d6. So
Hey.
it's 6 damage for both these nerds, and the operator eats a 4 kill.
Nice. Let's go. My second attack will go to the. I think I should. Yeah, I'm just gonna do. I think I should just do the squad because I think he's kind of weird. Not gonna lie, so I'm just gonna stab him.
Mhm.
That'll be at difficulty. Singular difficulty. Boom, 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 boom. Bada boing. I missed.
This is-
Haha, Lamau. And then I'm gonna do my neutral shot against the squad. You know, I think he's ultra strange. I think he's Stranger Things.
Misses.
Okay, misses again, but that's fine. That's fine. And I end my turn. So that's all I can do. Actually, I can technically do my. Is it too late to do my skirmisher thing? Like
No,
you
go
have
for it.
skirmisher too.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, haha, Lamau. And that's my turn. Time to.
Squad's
I'm
gonna
stressing it.
move and boost and shoot at Caramel.
No, not Caramel.
Hitting. Hard cover
Um,
though.
I mean, he's technically always.
Missing. Ending.
Let's
turn.
go.
Going to round 4.
5 and a
Players will
5.
begin.
Wow.
Okay, does anyone want who wants to have the honor of starting and immediately winning the game?
Silver Color got into the zone first, so
I mean,
actually,
Zone?
you should have it.
Oh, there's a lot of people damned in that space.
there's
We're gonna
just
start
a lot
over
going on.
Yeah, if there's a bomb bot, this is a bad time.
I've got
give-
some blank charges I could reorganize this a bit.
Well, I mean, there's only one thing you need to do, so.
This is only one thing.
And Carmel, you're first alphabetically, so how about you do it?
Alright. I flipped the
Switch.
point.
Capturing the 4th point.
Gaming?
If I can select the flag, that is. Oh, there we go.
A
so
blue
do we
boy.
have to at least survive until turn 6?
We're out of
Or is that it?
reinforcements. Just kill the last 3 and that's it.
Well, okay then.
Oh.
Well, you probably know how this is going to end up. Shock knives
Mm-hmm.
on the hive.
Yep. Misses.
Missed. Second one. Crit. It's like miss or crit. Make up your mind.
No,
Uh,
in between.
Imagine.
Then I'm gonna follow that up with the assault rifle because why?
We have
why
an
not?
assault rifle. Are we out of daisy cutters? What's going on?
Not everything requires a daisy cutter.
I mean, you know, come on, man.
I've seen daisy cutters used on Hornets today. I'd believe it. That's a crit.
That was
Fine.
That's hilarious.
I'm going to risk a
Give me the crit damage real quick. 6,
alright,
nice.
6.
Nice.
Let me just range this out first. I'm just gonna move over here and then daisy cutter both the hive and the necromancer.
Oh
because-
yeah, it's gonna trigger Overwatch.
Yes. Bring it.
System
Bring
safe. And we're
Bring
making
it.
it.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
let's go.
Uh-oh.
Let's go. Oh,
Missing. It's okay.
There it is.
We get 2
Basic
attacks. Second attack, system save. Stunned.
Oh,
Hey,
That's
I think
for
you the hive.
And daisy cutter
Hypothetically.
targets.
One daisy
I've-
cutter into 2 stun targets.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Weapons, daisy cutter, 2 targets. It's auto stabilized. Does the necromancer get cover?
Nope. Got nothing.
All right.
All right, I think you hit them.
13 damage. Can't miss. Grit is 4 plus 1 accuracy. Literally can't miss.
I don't think they were
We
prepared.
just annihilated them. That was pain. That was horrible. It was a slaughter. We just watched them die. It was evil.
Hey, you're the ones that said I should use that daisy cutter.
He should use a daisy cutter, why not?
Yeah, well, it doesn't mean we're not going to chastise you for evil acts of man.
1 heat. That's what? 3 heat. Yeah, 3 heat. That's heat 4.
Hey man, we're on the last round. We can die for all we, you know. I gotta stress myself.
All right. Well, that's my turn.
The squad's gonna go and move to here, so you no longer have hard cover, Caramel. We'll shoot you twice. Pew pew.
Ah,
Big
but I
laser.
still have hard cover because of that reserve.
Oh, true. Haha, correct, actually. It's okay,
Aha,
we'll just hit.
Lamau.
That reserve was actually
Missing! Ending turn for the squad.
Okay, who wants to kill the squad?
I want to try doing something funny.
Okay, do a funny.
I like funnies.
I'm going to move up,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going charge stake them.
Haha, nice. All save. Making it.
Oh, this
Uh,
is so sad.
I want to do a 4th overcharge.
Why
So-
not? Who
so
cares?
I'm looking for something.
We have fun here.
I'll leave the honor to someone else. I will end my turn.
Alright,
Okay.
Sepulchre and Ensign.
Did you guys? What do you want to do? Do you
Go
want to do
for
the
it,
honors
Ensign.
or? All right, I'm going to overcharge.
Whoa!
Whoa, I know, crazy guys. I'm really pulling it out. This is my 4th overcharge, part 4. Time to stress. Let's go.
You stressed?
all the dice are all a 9.
Time to stress.
Hey,
Let's go.
I've double stressed from a single overcharge before.
I love double stressing. That's my favorite. And not reactor meltdown. I'm just
Still waiting for the Atlas player with 0 NG and an RSU displacer build.
Oh no, I'm exposed. This is so awful.
Turn 1, fire the displacer twice. I lose 4 stress.
How could? Oh no.
That'd be so based.
I'm exposed, guys. Okay, I'm going to shoot. Going to destroy the spot. He's going to die.
Big talk for somebody with inaccurate weapons.
Hey, yeah, I mean, you know, that's how it works. That them's the works. I'm going to fire my first voice. That's just that's 1 inaccuracy, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's 1
That is correct.
inaccuracy. All right, big boy. Just a single difficulty.
Misses.
All right. Okay, wait. Don't even- This is the 2nd inaccuracy.
Second one is at 2 difficulty?
Yes. C. Should have gone on top of something. Oh yeah, 2 difficulty. I'll hit anyways.
Surely.
Surely.
Hey!
There you go.
And I have to make. I have to re-roll. I have to re-roll again.
Perfect.
You're going to blow a hole in the hull again.
And I'm gonna fire my my 3rd one into the hole. No. Okay. I still have an ankle. I'll fire that into I'll fire that like just right here. Just to mess with people. Just right here. Just a and that'll be my turn.
And that will end the scene. That was 12 NPCs. casually dispatched.
Awesome.
Just look at all the corpses. What the hell? It's a
Damn, man.
massacre.
It's fun.
Honestly, I don't even know what to do against this team. Like, I tried, but I don't have waves of ultras prepared to make the encounter challenging. I'm afraid.
All right,
Are you
guys.
going to send an Ultra against a Gorgon with a charge stake?
I
We
mean,
Just try.
it would probably
we
you
just
you
need-
guys you guys could have probably handled 3 ultras at once. Let's be real. That would have been.
we
Yeah, I
That-
didn't get to dump the theoretical 46 plus 3 into anything.
At that point, we would have had a game, but whew, it was a massacre.
no,
We
that
still
was,
had a
that was
good
fair.
game. Thank you, Rob.
That was fair and balanced. I mean, next time we might need to be thrown against like 4 ultra operators, but you know, whatever.
Nice. This will repair the hull breach. Nobody's
Nice.
getting sucked out into space anymore.
I said somebody got sucked out of space before.
Leaving the bridge for team 13. We're team 12 today.
Huh.
And
Good
then
luck,
team
guys.
14 will have a mysterious encounter, which with whatever is causing the nonsense happening here.
That was a good time.
Nice. Alright. We'll award some license levels, of course. Starting with Sepulchre, who's at 10.
Nice.
Caramel, staying at 12. Ensign, going to 8. Inkjet.
8.
Inkjet. Going to 10 as well. Oh, Ensign going to 9, sorry.
I was so confused. Okay.
Ensign
We're all
going
good.
to a number. An amount of NLs.
It's just a random number.
Perfect. Well,
Nice.
a bit of a short one today, but we just ripped through these 2 scenes in record time. That was a fast escort. Jeez.
Interpoint
man.
percent.
True.
Hey,
Beat
the Mecha
I
Mage
think we're
was
moving to the
meant
top 5.
for running objectives.
good.
Yeah. That's it for it. That's it for today. And I hope to see you in future missions. And with
Yep,
that, take it easy, everybody. Have a good one.
Yep.
Alright.
Wonderful.
Alright, Twitch chat. That is it for today's session. A short one today. But you saw what these people were doing to the encounter. Holy shit. I don't even know what combination of NPCs would have put up a fight here. That's ridiculous. Would have probably involved 1 million witches. Holy shit. Ooh. Absolutely disgusting. Huh. Well, the next game is in 10 hours. I hope to see you then. And until then, take it easy, have a good one, and goodbye.